I'm just your average, snack-loving, adventure-chasing golden dog. And guess what? My best friend Dad and I go on the coolest adventures. We've got a big black Jeep named Brody, a whole world to explore, and, of course, plenty of snacks. Every week is a brand new tail-wagging adventure. You never know what we'll find. Hidden carrots, new friends, maybe even buried treasure. So grab your hat, pack your snacks, and come with us.
Harley and Dad go to the dog park. It was a sunny Saturday morning when Harley's blue collar jingled with excitement. "Dad, you said we were going somewhere fun today," Harley barked, his tail wagging like a helicopter. "That's right, buddy," Dad said with a smile. "We're going to the dog park." Harley gasped. "The dog park? With dogs? Real dogs?" Brody the Jeep gave a cheerful honk, and off they went, bouncing down the road with Harley's ears flapping in the breeze. When they arrived, Harley jumped out and stared wide-eyed. The park was huge. There were trees, grass, toys, and best of all, dogs everywhere. "Go on, make some friends," Dad encouraged. Harley took a deep breath. "I can do this," he told himself. The first to greet him was a tiny puffball with a waggy tail. "Hi, I'm Rosie," said a cheerful Shih Tzu with a pink bow. "Want to chase squirrels with me?" "Yes," Harley barked, already loving this place. Suddenly, 3 little fur balls tumbled toward him in a swirl of fur and energy. "I'm Simon. I'm Brody. I'm Gregor. We're brothers," they shouted in unison, the Shih Tzu trio bouncing around Harley like popcorn. Harley spun in happy circles. "This is the best day ever." Next came a dashing brown schnauzer with a serious face. "Frankie," he said, offering a dignified nod. "I guard the water bowl." "Cool," Harley said. "Can I drink from it too?" "Only if you slurp with style," Frankie replied. A fluffy orange Pomeranian zipped past them wearing a tiny bandana. "I'm Bandit. Catch me if you can," he shouted, darting between legs like a flash of fluff. "Challenge accepted," Harley laughed and bounded after him. Then a very tiny dog strutted over, standing tall, well, or as tall as he could. "I'm Messi," he said proudly. "I may be small, but I'm super brave. I bark at the vacuum and the mail truck." Harley looked very impressed. "That's heroic," he said. Finally, a sleek little dog with dainty paws trotted over and gave a polite nod. "I'm Poppy. I run the fastest laps around the tree. Want a race?" "Only if snacks are the prize," Harley grinned. Looking around at all his new friends, Harley got a twinkle in his eye. "Hey, do you guys like adventures?" The dogs all wagged their tails. "Yes!" Harley stood tall. "Then I declare this playground is now a pirate ship." Everyone gasped. "We set sail immediately for Imagination Island," Harley barked. "There's a treasure map and it leads to something amazing." Frankie became the captain. Rosie was the lookout. Poppy raced up and down the deck, the slide. Bandit steered with a stick. Messi stood guard with a squeaky toy sword. And the brothers climbed the jungle gym, shouting sea songs. And Harley? He was the brave first mate with the treasure map in his mouth. "X marks the spot," he said, pointing with his paw to a twisty tree near the sandbox. The pirate crew marched through the waves of grass, fought off wild beasts disguised as sprinklers, and finally dug under the shady tree. Clunk! They hit something! A wooden box! It was actually Frankie's toy box, but they opened it with a dramatic flourish. And inside, a treasure chest full of dog cookies. The crew cheered and barked and did victory zoomies all over the ship. "Best pirate day ever," shouted Brody. "A successful voyage," said Frankie, chopping on a bone-shaped cookie. "I like Imagination Island," Messi added. "There's snacks." Later, when the sun began to set, Dad whistled. "Time to go, Harley." "Aw," Harley groaned, flopping onto the grass. "Do we have to?" "You could come back next weekend," Rosie said sweetly. "You're part of the pack now," said Frankie. "Yeah," shouted Simon, Brody, and Gregor. "We'll save you a spot on the ship," Messi added proudly. "And I'll let you win in a race with me," said Poppy. Harley trotted back to Dad, tired but glowing with happiness. "I made so many friends," he said, hopping into Birdie. Dad smiled as he buckled up. "Told you it would be fun." As they rolled away, Harley sighed dreamily. Best day ever. And just before his eyes closed for a nap, he mumbled, "Captain Harley, out."
What a great day that turned out to be! Best day ever! I can't wait until next week when we go on another adventure. Make sure you click subscribe so you can join me and like my video.